Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how, I know I always say never give up. And that's true. You should never give up. But let's talk about those times where we actually have those seasons in our lives and those moments in our lives where we actually feel like giving up. Like we get up every day and we're just dragging our feet, right? Dragging our feet to get to where we're going. And we're not doing it in an abundance or in a grateful manner. We're unhappy, we're sad, and we're just like really dragging through certain seasons of our lives because we don't know how to embrace the uncertainty. We don't know how to embrace the fact that things are not going the way we intend or how we want right now. And then you can't give up just because things are not going your way. Things don't always go our way. And then like ever since we were kids, like things never always went our way. But you got used to that. You got to this place of understanding that things has its own process. Things sometimes we won't have right now, but the things that you do have, you have to take time to be grateful for, right? So it's not the time to give up. And I know a lot of us, I do speak for a lot of us, okay? I know a lot of people feel like giving up at this time in this moment in your life. But let me tell you today, it is not the end. It's only the beginning. Your hardships, your struggles, this moment in your life that may seem so insignificant, it's going to get you through doors. It's going to get you to places. It's going to get you to reach your goals in a way that you never thought you could. But if you dwell on the things that you don't have, you dwell on the things that are negative, and you don't look to find solutions, you don't look to find the positivity in the things that you can be grateful for, naturally the process is way longer than it should be in your mind. Because everything's already manifested. Everything's already done. You just got to walk in it. And that's you completing your task. That's you finishing. You walking in the things you want. You achieving the things you want. You going after the things you want is you finishing them. Things are already done, manifested wise. You speak into existence, you believe in it, and you work towards it. It really takes real effort to get the things that you want in this life, but it does take some understanding. And what that requires is having the ability to think, hey, okay, in this season, what am I learning? Okay, I'm not achieving the goal I want right now, but I am learning something that is critically preparing me for whatever it is that I desire. So what is the season teaching you for your life, for the things that you want for your future, and the things that you've been working on so diligently every single day? We get so lost and so focused on everything else. We lose so much track of what we have. And if you really want to keep track of the progress of things that you're doing, then analyze it. Write it down, okay? Write it down. Track your progress. If you're somebody who really wants to know what's going on with you, do different challenges with yourself. If you got this fitness challenge, you say you want to start today, give yourself a month. Starting whenever you start in the month, by the time the end of the month, how do you feel? How did this make you feel? How did drinking more water make you feel? How does eating vegetables make your body feel? Like, what does it do? Did it make you lose weight? Did it make you sleep better? Or, different stuff. You got to analyze it like a doctor would. You got to be precise. You got to be detailed. And you got to mark it down. And you got to write the date so you can know when you started and then when you finish. And also, that's the amazing thing about keeping progress, because there's some things that we do not keep up with, right? We start something, we're consistent with it for a very long time, and though we don't really be mindful of the small things that happen along the way because we don't track it, we just lose ourselves in the bigger picture. As long as you're making small progress, any progress is better than no progress. And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, progress is better than no progress, okay? As long as you're going through a process that gets you through some progress and gets you the growth that you need, the results will come, like, no matter what. And you can't sit around stressing about whether things are going your way or not, because you need to move on to the next task, okay? Maybe that's not for this season. Maybe that's for next season. But you still have to consistently focus on how you're going to achieve that goal, but work on something that you know you can achieve that is achievable today. What can you achieve today that is achievable? Some things are not achievable today. Some things are long term. And you got to understand the difference between your long term and your short term goals. Otherwise, you put yourself in a position of believing that things get done overnight. And nothing's ever done overnight. But some things can be done overnight. But that usually happens from compound effort, the snowball effect. If you're working diligently, be mindful that you're gonna have days that you're restless. You're gonna have days that you're tired. You're gonna have days that you drag your feet and you want to give up. Okay, trust me, you're gonna have days. But the biggest thing is believing your dream, believing your vision, and believing what you can do and the things that you can do for this world and the gifts that you can provide. As long as you're giving value and you put yourself in a position to help more people, don't focus so much on results right now, because the compound effort of what you're doing, the value that you're giving is more profound than anything. And I need you to look beyond right now, okay? Look beyond. See the impact of your efforts now for the future. How many people do you plan to inspire by what you do? How many people you intend to help? What is your vision? People talk about vision boards every year, and that's a beautiful thing. But the thing about vision board is, the only thing that change on a vision board is the goals of that year. The vision is still the same. The dream is still the same. You grow with the dream. The dream never changes. Your idea of what you want to do, it grows with you. It expands. Your ideal customer changes as you grow as a person too. But the biggest thing is, like, your dream doesn't change. The vision doesn't change. How you go about it does, maybe. But all of it remains the same. The goals that you need to achieve to get there may increase. The resistance may increase. The trials may increase. The challenges may increase. But that increases growth. That increases abundance. That increases understanding. That increases your learning. That increases your solution-driven problem-solving abilities. That increases everything in your life, right? So more trial, more error, more progress, more results, more growth, more financial abundance. And it's a cycle that you gotta be consistent with and know that no matter what, things are working out for your good. No matter how you may see it, it may not look like it's working. It may not look like anything. You may be getting 1-2 views on your video, but things are working out. And you just gotta trust the process, because ultimately the process is what gets us there. By you consistently walking through it is what makes sure that you get to the finish line. How fast you go doesn't really matter. It's how you go along the way and what you intend to do. Are you intentional about the way you walk in life? Or are you just somebody who just does stuff? Be intentional. Be somebody who chooses to be intentional about the decisions, the choices, how they impact people, what they say, what you think. I'm not saying be perfect. I'm not saying project something that you're not. I'm not saying water things up, sugarcoat things, and just say things that you normally wouldn't say just to impress people that you don't care about. I'm saying be who you are, speak your voice your truth, and be authentically you. We're all unique, right? We're all born unique. We're all different. No one has the same thumbprint as you. No one has the same hair follicles as you. No one looks like you. It may be somebody who may look somewhat like you, but they're not you. They don't have the same thumbprint. They don't have the same style as you. They don't have the same taste as you. They're not as weird as you. No one's you. You are you. So be you. Be great. Be authentic. Step up in your greatness and be the hero of your story. Now, the time is starting now, and never give up on yourself, because ultimately giving up is like a last resort thing, and it's a never thing for me. But never give up, no matter how it feels to drag your feet in the mornings, no matter how tired you are. If you practice some mindful exercises like mindful gratitude, do affirmations throughout the day, the things that make me happy are singing. I like to be by water, and I love to listen to like instrumentals and things like that. Things that calm my mind, right? You want to put yourself in a position of being calm and remembering that it's not as all bad as you make it seem in your head. And there's some things that you're going through right now are not as bad as the things you used to go through. So if you're not thinking about the things you overcome, the things you overcame, then naturally what you're going through is like the worst thing ever. But it's not. Honestly, we just need to be grateful. Grateful for a lot of things. Grateful for living, thankful for breathing, thankful for our gifts, thankful for our uniqueness. Everything about us is amazing. We're extraordinary, though we're not perfect. We're awesome, guys. And you guys are amazing. So, live a light. Live a life of light. Live a life of wisdom. Live a life of decision making and making beautiful memories, and be authentically brave, bold in you. And live your story, but be the hero of that story. Step up in your greatness and never let anybody discourage you. Be consistent with what you want and never give up. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my books in the description box below. Check out my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, whatever platform you use. Also, just check me out, guys. I have some health and wellness products that I sell. No, they're not required that you buy, but if you're somebody who's into fitness and you're like into vegan friendly products, I have some. I want you guys to check it out in the description box. I love you guys.